So most neutrals have a general idea about what they would like to earn, but I want to earn more money this year. That's not a business plan. Welcome to Marketing Monday. Let's talk about it. Hmm, Getting the day started right. All right. So I want to earn more this year. I mean, that's a nice wish, but what we really need is a written annual revenue target. And that's different because it gives your practice a number to work toward. It gives your marketing a purpose, it gives your calendar structure, and it gives you a way to know whether or not your current activity is actually enough. So for neutrals, I think this matters more than we frequently admit. Because without a specific revenue target, it's really easy to confuse being busy with building a sustainable practice. And you might be networking and posting on LinkedIn. You're probably attending conferences, probably having coffee with your sources of referral. And all of that is great. Don't stop doing those things. But those useful things, I mean, that's not the same as sufficient. So the question isn't simply, am I doing enough marketing, right? So maybe a better question is, am I doing enough of the right marketing to support the revenue that I actually need? And that answer, it just boils down to math. So you want to start with your personal income target. What do you actually need to take home this year? This is not your gross revenue, not the number that looks really impressive on paper. This is the number that you need after taxes, after expenses, and after the cost of running your practice. And then you want to add your estimated business expenses. So this would include insurance, technology, website costs, association dues, continuing education, marketing support, travel, software, hiring an accountant, anything else that is required to keep your practice running. And then you want to account for taxes. And once you combine your personal income target, your expenses, your estimated tax burden, then you have the gross revenue target. And that's the number that your practice needs to generate. Now, divide that number by your fee structure. So if you charge a daily rate, how many billable hours do you need? If you charge by the half day, how many half day sessions do you need? If you charge per matter or per session, how many engagements does that represent? A really vague goal like I want to earn more doesn't help you make decisions. So you want to be specific. A specific goal is what makes the difference. So if your target is $180,000 US in annual revenue and your average mediation day is 3,000, then you would need 60 billable days. That means you need to charge 5 billable days per month. Look at the big brain on Natalie doing the math. All right, now you have something that you can manage. You can look at your calendar and ask, do I have enough matters booked? Do I have enough referral sources sending work? Do I have enough visibility with the people most likely to hire me? Do I need to increase my rates? Do I need to improve my follow-up? Right? This is why the numbers really matter. It turns practice development from a vague emotional response into something that you can actually track. And the tracking, it's not necessarily complicated. You can use a spreadsheet, you can use a CRM, you can use a whiteboard, use AI, you can use the tool, really matters a lot less than creating the habit. So every month, compare your actual revenue to your targets. Are you ahead? Are you behind? Are you on pace? But check monthly, and that way you can make adjustments earlier than later. Because if you wait until October to look at the numbers, then the year may already have written most of its story without asking you for notes. And again, this is where AI can be really useful. You can ask your AI, help me build a simple annual revenue planning model for a solo mediation practitioner. I need to account for my personal income target, estimated business expenses, self-employment taxes, and my billing structure. Walk me through these calculations step by step and suggest a simple monthly tracking approach. And then adjust the output of the AI answer to your actual numbers. AI should not really be making the business decision for you, but it can help you organize the math, test different scenarios, see what your revenue target actually requires. Your annual revenue target, I mean, it's not just a prediction, it's really sort of a commitment to yourself. It tells you what your practice needs from your marketing, from your referral relationships, your pricing, your calendar, your follow-up, all of those things. So here's the question for this week on Marketing Monday. Do you have a written revenue target for this year? And do you know right now whether or not you are ahead of it, behind of it, or on pace? That's it for today's Marketing Monday. Just something to think about. Take care. Have a good week. Be a good human. Bye-bye.